So I'm just popping this in here as I'm decorating, I'm sure. And I want to show y'all something. So I always talk about working with what you have and working within a budget if you have one, right? So I wanted a different garland and wreath for my front door, and they are very expensive, especially the pre-lit ones. Even if you go to Hobby Lobby, they are very expensive. I'm talking, you know, Hobby Lobby is usually 50% off, but if you look at the price, it's 112. So what's that, about 105, about $55 or so, $56 for just the wreath, right? And then we're not even going to include the garland, because the garland is going to be about the same price, which puts it about a little over $100, right? Yeah, I wasn't feeling that this year, right? So I went ahead and DIY'd myself. I went ahead and bought the wreath. My husband was like, he would just buy it for me because he knew I'm gonna have to take the time to do it. So he went and we went to go and find the wreath and the garland, and they only had a wreath. And so we were gonna just go around so we can find one or order one, and I was like, I'll just make one. So my husband went into Hobby Lobby because my stomach was still healing at the time, and he bought me, or I told him to grab 2 of their pre-lit garland, as well as a few picks and stems. So I made the garland that would have cost me over $50 for about $30. And I'm going to show you guys the garland, or the wreath, excuse me. I know you're like, oh, that's $20, not that bad. But I looked it up. When I looked up the garland and the wreath together on like the Home Depot website, it was like $140. I spent like $80. Let that simmer in your soul. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the wreath that I bought and the garland that I just made. So here is the garland for the front door. All I'm missing is my bow, which is gonna go right there, and you see there's the wreath sitting over there in the corner. So the wreath is also pre-lit. It's a 30-inch wreath, and it has that big bow you see, and I want a big bow to go on this one too. But I just made this with some picks and stems, and I still have 2 picks left over, as well as some of those pine cones. But this is the garland that I just made, and I think it looks really good compared, right? Because it's kind of bright, it's eye-catching, it does have the lights in it, because the garland themselves are $22 for one. I took 2 and put them together, 50% off, so they were $11, so I got 2 for $22. And then my husband just picked up a few little stems and little picks and things like that. I used some of the stuff that I had here at home, and this is the garland that I made. I'm going to go to Walmart and get one of those 98-cent dollar bows. They're really big, and put it right there in the middle, and it's going to match now my wreath. So if you are thinking about something and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is expensive, go to Hobby Lobby, go somewhere and see if you can find the pieces of it for less, and just put it together how you want to yourself. Because it has the flowers, these baubles, or these little ornaments here, I've had for years, as well as some of these pine cones. But it's just pretty to me. I'm proud of that. Your girl proud, okay? So don't be afraid to take it on by yourself. Don't be afraid to DIY it and do it on your own. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna get started cleaning. I just wanted to show y'all that I am still festive. I'm just wearing my sweatpants and jacket because it was chilly outside, okay? So it's dusty out here as it is inside my house as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this dust up and sweep away as much of the dust as I can from the front porch area. Y'all, that little dark spot there, that was my fault. Okay, my front porch has been nice, and I messed around and left a rug out there, and it started storming really bad last week, and so that's why that spot's there. So I'm probably gonna have to do like a deep clean or a pressure wash or something like that. Had to get my tunes going, because come on now, can't be out here without the Christmas jams going. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything swept up and dusted best I can, because even when you sweep it, the dust blows right back. I don't know how, but it blows directly back onto you as you're sweeping. But this is my life right now, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and finish sweeping, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so the sweeping has been completed. I'm going to go ahead and put back my rockers and my little table over here because this is my decor that just kind of stays out here year round. I just switch things up as the seasons change. I'm going to go ahead and start adding in my pillows. So all of my pillows came from Walmart. The base ones came from like just the random like cushion area. I don't know how to explain it in my Walmart, but it's $5. And then these small jolly pillows came from like their dollar area at the very front of the store. I think they're really cute and they hold up outside, so I wanted to go ahead and reuse all of those. And then I'm gonna move on to my little $5 poinsettia plant, which also came from Walmart. All right, time to break out some of the big stuff. So I'm gonna put my door wreath on first. I don't know why I always start hanging the wreath before I do anything else. I wanna make sure that it's good and centered. And this is a bigger wreath than I'm usually using. So this one is 30 inches. The one I had before was 24. It takes up so much more of the door frame. And so did the garland that I made this year. But I think it turned out really, really pretty. So I'm gonna go in and grab the garland next and hang it. I just used some thumbtacks and I put the thumbtacks up when we first moved here and they are still in the door frame, so I just reuse the same thumbtacks every single year. It keeps everything level and balanced, so that's what I do there. The command hooks don't seem to stick. Even if I wipe the door frame down and I dust it and things like that, it doesn't make a difference, so the thumbtacks work best. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and put down my rug. So I picked this, I don't even know what you call this. Is it a base for the rug? I don't know. I got it from Hobby Lobby for like $6. And then my rug came from TJ Maxx. I want to say it's a Rae Dunn Christmas rug, but I really like it. And then my little door jingle bells came from Hobby Lobby as well. I'm not going to go ahead and add my Merry Christmas sign that I picked up this year. It's double-sided, so I can use it year-round if I wish to. And then my husband's going to come out and put this lantern out. So there is a cheaper lantern. I was looking for one and we didn't check Walmart first. So Walmart has one that's less than $30. I think this one was $50. It does not have like the bow and all the greenery on it, but it's still really pretty. They do have a big one as well, or not a big one. It has 2 lights on it. It has like an arm that has 2 lights on either side, so it's a little bit bigger, and I think it's closer to like $50. But I do like this lantern a lot, and I'm glad my husband ran in the rain to go and get it for me. But if you are looking for a cheaper alternative to paying $50 to $100 for a lantern, Walmart's got you for $28. I'll try to link as much of the stuff as I can below, and I'll also try to link that Walmart lantern as well. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and add in my tiny Christmas trees that I normally put on both sides of the door. I picked these up from Walmart a couple years back for I think $35. They still have them. I did see them still in the store. Y'all, I'm sorry for how close the camera is. So it was windy. That's why I was like bundled up and had on my fuzzy boots, because it was cold and windy out. And if I put the camera too far back, my tripod was getting wind whipped and it was trying to knock it over. And I was like, no, thank you. So I went ahead and just moved it closer. So that's why it's so close. I'm going to sit down here and get these 2 trees fluffed out. They're really easy to fluff and they are pre-lit. I'm going to end up moving them at the end, but you guys will see that then. right, y'all, a little bit of a dilemma here. So you see the trees, the little ones, they normally are on either side of the door, right? But if I put them there now, that's blocked, as well as the Merry Christmas sign. So I'm thinking that I might actually instead put them behind the rocker, like flanking the window, so that you will see them. Hold on. So you can see them like on either side of the little table there, maybe, because they're gonna block, they'll block like everything over here for sure. So I think I'm gonna move them, and I'm not sure if I want to get something new to put over here, like maybe a statue of some sort, or you know how I have like the standing scarecrows, maybe something like that'll work. I don't know, but I just know I don't like that the sign is completely blocked and that the light post is completely blocked. So let me go ahead and move them to opposite sides of the window. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and relocate my trees. This actually helped out a lot because the plug is on that side and it's away from everything else, so I kind of need something to reach. Okay, y'all, so here is the front porch area. You can't really see the lights on the wreath and the garland just yet because it has not gotten completely dark yet, but here is how everything is. Excuse that noise, y'all. One of my neighbors is racing some sort of car right now. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to talk through it because he's still racing it around, but here's everything all together. I'm going to show y'all again once it's dark out here, because you see the lights are on. So the garland and the wreath are both battery packs, so we don't need anything but some AA batteries for those. There is the Merry Christmas sign that I got from Hobby Lobby. The doormat came from, I want to say, TJ Maxx a few years ago. The little thing under the doormat came from Hobby Lobby. It was like $6. There are some bells on the door there. All the little pieces in the garland I put in there came from Hobby Lobby as well, except for some of the things that I had here at home. This lantern also came from Hobby Lobby. I did find one cheaper at Walmart. It was $28. So if you're looking for a little lantern, they do have these at Walmart for less than $30. So this one's really cute. The light's not too bright on it. Has little leaves and berries up and down it. Okay, so the two pillows came from Walmart. One was $5. One was in like the little dollar area in the front. The two trees in the back there actually came from Walmart in a set of two for $35. The little fake poinsettia flower, I think it was $5 at Walmart. Then I added a little pack of like string lights around the window. You can't really see them right now. You can see behind me, but you can't really see the string lights. Hold on so I can turn. And then the bows came from, I want to say, Lowe's. Yes, I think it was Lowe's. And this set came with the 3, so I just added those to the window. I'm going to show you guys what everything looks like once it gets dark. So here is how everything turned out in the daylight. I absolutely love it, you guys. I love all the reds. I love how that garland turned out around the door frame. I'm so glad that I did a DIY for that. I'm just really happy with all the placements of everything that I did this year. I think it turned out so lovely.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand, you and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.
So one thing I will say is I'm used to it being so much brighter around my front door area, and it's so light right now because most of the light is over there. So I'm not sure if I want to add some more lights to that wreath and that garland, to just add a little bit more because it seems kind of dim to me. Okay, y'all, so here is what it looks like now. I did add some more string lights around the door, as well as like that lantern on the bottom and to the sign. And then we have this stuff over here in the window that I also added, the little bows, and then some lights over there, but nothing too much. I have to step out to the street to show you guys the rest, but it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna move real fast. So here's how everything looks from the front, y'all. The lights are not going out. They just keep doing it on the camera for some reason. I don't know why. Anywho, this is what everything looks like. I added those lights that hang down that you see. I added some around the pillar. I'm going to get probably one more set for that because the other set that I have there went out. There are some lights in the front windows, both of them. The blue that you see kind of sparkly is snowman. I'll try to get closer to those, but this is what the front of the house looks like. Alrighty, y'all, that's everything that I have for you today. I hope that you truly enjoyed how I decorated my front porch for Christmas this year. I did do this a little later than I normally do because I wanted to let all the fall holidays pass before I put my Christmas decor outside this year. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I truly appreciate all of you. And if you have not already, I would love it if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate you. And thank you guys so much for 32K. I'm so grateful. You guys are the biggest blessing. I hope that you have a great rest of your week, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.